God is good, and with each day that passes brings us a day closer to the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This is the Nathan Napalm channel, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in Pantheon related content on our march to launch. Okay guys, so I have an EverQuest 2 guild coming. If you're interested, check the description down below, as I will have the Discord information so you can join us. Also guys, we are coming up with the guild name. I wanted the community to be able to pick what guild name we use. Depending on what we pick, it may carry over into the Napalm guild for Pantheon as well, but we'll have to see which one you guys pick, because some of them don't make sense. But if you want to vote on that, please go to the Nathan Napalm, my main channel page, my homepage here on YouTube, which is just youtube.com/the Nathan Napalm, or you can click my name and an icon down below to get to it. Go to the community tab, and right there should be the poll so that you can vote for what we call the EverQuest 2 guild. So go ahead and partake in that, guys, and also I'm going to have the link in the description down below so that you guys can go and vote for what you're planning on playing in EverQuest 2 with us, so we can kind of get a feel for, you know, what kind of classes we're going to have, etc. So go vote on that as well, and that's in the description down below. And a lot of people are downloading and trying to play EverQuest 2 for the first time in a really long time, and they're running into a couple of issues. So I wanted to make a video real quick where I run through some of the basic problems people are having with EverQuest 2 and how to resolve that. So first of all, I highly recommend do not get the EverQuest 2 version from Steam. I have no idea why, but absolutely everybody trying, it seems like to me, is having an issue. So just go to EverQuest2.com, the main EverQuest 2 website, and download the game, as I'm doing right here. Now, when you download that game, it is not the entire game. It's going to download a streaming version of EverQuest 2. You can play the game that way. It's only like 250 megabytes, so you can get in the game really quick and start playing, but it doesn't run very well, and it kind of stutters. You get a little bit of lag, it feels like, and it's just not the best way to play. So what I recommend is you're going to go to whatever file you saved EverQuest 2 into, right? Your program files, wherever it is. You're going to get it, and you're going to go into that file, and you're going to find the Daybreak logo application, right? Looks like this. Yours may not have the little Windows thing, because I got mine set up to run as administrator, which I recommend, but it should look like this, the application, all right? You're going to open it, and it's going to open the Daybreak launcher, okay? Now, once you're in here, if you look right down here in the bottom left, you'll see an option that says US English. Click that, and what pops up is lots of other options. But right here, mine's not going to show it because I've already downloaded the full game. But right here, there'll be a little box that says full download with a little tick mark. You're going to tick that, and you're good to go. Go ahead and close this part out, leave the launcher open. The launcher here will go ahead and download the entire game. It's about 22 gigs, so if you just want to kick it around in EverQuest 2 and play some right now, you absolutely can. And, you know, later on when you go to bed or you go to work, you can go ahead and get the full download, however you want to do that. But I definitely recommend getting it from the website. People who are getting it this way seem to not be having as many issues. Now, another real quick note, real fast, is if you are in the game and your monitor is flickering, like it's changing resolutions all on its own, just make sure that the resolution you have picked in EverQuest 2 is the same resolution you have on your desktop. That will fix that issue, at least in my experience. Also, window mode is an option if you need to try that. And the game has a lot of options as far as, you know, performance, okay? So you can individually play with these if you'd like, or up here at the top, you can just pick extreme performance or the extreme graphics so that, you know, you get the best graphical quality. So here's what the game looks like at the highest settings. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. And then here is the game in the lowest settings. So if you're running the game on, you know, a high CPU, because this game does use the CPU more than the GPU, so more on the processor than it is on the graphics card for EverQuest 2. So if you got a good processor, etc., you should be able to run it on high. And if you're running on a Dell Optiplex, no problem, just run it in low. And a couple of other issues people are having is the game crashing even after installing the full game. Now, I know it may crash a lot when you're streaming. That's about normal. But if you download the full game, you're still crashing. You're getting error messages pop up. EverQuest 2 is, missing this file or, whatever in the world it may be. Error messages popping up, then try running EverQuest 2 in compatibility mode by right-clicking the icon that you used to launch the game, which at this point should be the Daybreak launcher, and going into properties and compatibility, and then changing it to running compatibility mode for Windows 7. That tends to fix a ton of issues people run into. Personally, me so far, I have not had to do that. My game seems to be working fine just by using the full download. So make sure you do that, guys. And I think that pretty much covers all the issues going on right now with EverQuest 2 and people trying to run it in Windows 10. If you have any other issues coming at you, then feel free to post them in the comments down below. I'll try to respond to those and try to get you at least a link to the best resource. And I'll see you guys in NORAP in EverQuest 2 here on Saturday. I do have bad news though. It doesn't launch on Saturday until 12 p.m. Pacific time, it looks like, so that's 3 p.m. Eastern time and 2 p.m. Central time. So guys, I will see you then though. Thank you for joining me. Click the Discord, join us for some EverQuest 2, and until next time, God bless and happy gaming.